Casco Viejo.
Casco Viejo.
It's a Casco Viejo.
Casco Viejo.
It's a place that belongs to humanity, not just to the people in Casco Viejo, the people in Panama City. The Republic of Panama belongs to the world. So we have a huge responsibility to maintain it and to keep it as is. So we need to fight to keep that status.
Casco for me, I mean, it's a long romance. It's where we got our roots, basically. It's the place where Panamanians should go back in order to know, where they came from and what is really the basis of who they are. The search for identity, national identity. It's all here, this is it.
It's one of a kind. There are less than 1,000 buildings in this area. It's a gem. The United Nations has targeted us. They've noted that we are unique. And people haven't tried anything here. There's so few, we have a nascent existence. We're just budding. So you have a creative idea, bring it on.
This is Casco Viejo Panama, the old city. A fabled town built on the waterfront hundreds of years back. A community where, even today, the little things still do count. Casco has a local raspadura man selling shaved ice. It's a place where children still comfortably run and play in the streets. You won't find any skyscraping buildings nor high-rising apartment complexes here. No, Casco Viejo truly is an old-school throwback neighborhood, a community built to human scale. Casco's picturesque surroundings as well as its location have earned it major recognition. In 1998, UNESCO added the town to its list of World Heritage Sites, and even more recently, powerhouse publications such as the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal have touted it as a sustainable and emerging market with seemingly endless potential. And while Casco Viejo has, over the years, become a tourism and development hotbed thanks to its location, architecture, and overall charm, the historic district simultaneously faces struggles of progress and balance, issues often overlooked in otherwise grand-scale development. Persistent poverty, increasing crime rates, and an overall lack of government attention are several effects threatening the full potential of a neighborhood so many people wholeheartedly believe in. Amidst this tipping point, many residents and investors say Casco's problems should not overshadow the fact that it's a special place to be. Patricia Pinzon, president of Arco Properties, a real estate agency in Casco Viejo, is a true believer that investing in the area is worth it.
It's proud, the community is getting together, and I think those are healthy symptoms of a healthy environment. And that's where you want your investment to be.
This is what's unique about Casco Viejo. It's a collage of colors and cultures, a juxtaposition of rich and poor, young and old, ancient architecture and emerging markets. This clash is what draws the neighborhood's admirers together. But it's not for everyone, Pinzon warned.
In general, people who come to Casco, I wouldn't be able to tell you they have a specific age. Probably what they do have in common is that they're more adventurous than other people. They know it's a raw neighborhood. It's in transition. There's no way to hide that. And I don't think we want to hide that. I think that's the fun part of it, Everybody who comes here, they know they have to build a community and that they are going to be part of it. And either you like it or you don't. It's like Woody Allen. Either you really hate it or you really love it. There's no place in the middle.
It's this character and flair that developers such as Joel Gelder hope that investors see as true potential, much like other Latin American historic districts such as Cartagena, Colombia.
Casco Viejo has the ability to surpass Cartagena on several levels because of what Panama City is right now. It's not only has tourism development potential, it also has
business potential. Panama City being a business hub for all of Latin America, Cartagena does not have that draw. So I think you can have a much more well-rounded development of Casco Viejo versus Cartagena, which is mainly a tourist destination.
According to all of Casco Viejo's experts, the problems are there, and there's no denying it. After years of waiting for help from the Panamanian government, Casco's residents had had enough and decided to address said issues on their own.
To have the government to be a lot more proactive, you know, in saying, God, we have this.
Luis Palomo, who lives in Casco's main square, Plaza Catedral, was not alone. And from this thirst for change came AVACA. The Association for Friends and Neighbors of Casco Antiguo is a community organization safeguarding the heritage of the neighborhood and assuring a quality of life for tomorrow, represented by the best of the district's past.
AVACA is going to play a very important role, both in the way the Casco Viejo looks, in the way the Casco Viejo feels, in the way the Casco Viejo relates to all its neighbors. I think it's very important.
But while many residents are excited about AVACA's potential impact, others are becoming fearful. Low-income and long-time locals believe that the influx of new buildings and businesses and overall gentrification of the area means that they'll be forced out. The worries aren't just Enrique's. The current plans for the future of tourism and development in Casco are almost exclusively high-priced, with only a small handful of budget options, which raises the question as to whether there will be economical options for those not looking to stay in a five-star hotel or purchase a several $100,000 condominium. In Casco Viejo, where's the middle ground?
Casco Viejo can not only be for the rich, for the affluent, but there also has to be adequate housing for working class families who actually work in Casco Viejo and live here. So you end up with a real, true, well-rounded community.
We need the middle ground. We need something in between the highest priced restaurants and, you know, local comida, and that's lacking.
David Harmatz owns one of the few budget tourism accommodations in Casco Viejo. Luna's Castle Hostel on 9th Street is only a recent addition to Casco. In this, its first year, the hostel offers a unique opportunity to adventurous backpackers who want to stay in clean beds for under $15 a night.
It's all there. The buildings are stunning. The architecture is unique. You have a creative, colorful local community. You've got smart, unique businesses. So it's up to us to really mess things up. Right now, it's there. It's like a golden platter laid out for people who want to get in the tourism industry.
You cannot copy this. This is not a copy-paste. This is not something, you know, where you can just build 70 floors and do 70 of those. Each building is unique. You're buying a Picasso. So would you rather have the original or the copy?
And despite the fact that the building boom has slowed of late, residents and developers of the old city haven't abandoned their high hopes for potential growth.
I think it's important for people not to lose sight of the long-term potential of Casco Viejo. It can be more than it ever was.
And yet, amidst all its ebb and flow, amidst good swings and dangerous lulls, the lovers of Casco Viejo seem to want it no other way. The small 30-some block grid nestled on the banks of the Pacific, a microcosm of a country rich in history and tradition, a community whose melting pot of residents represent every race, culture, and socioeconomic background. Across all these variables, one theme seems to remain constant, that Casco always remains Casco, the town that marches to the beat of its own drum.